All right, welcome. It is time as our crew has been deep within Tal'dorei, uh, exploring some ruins of a long forgotten age of wars, having defeated a seeming war machine from ages past, and found their way breaking some barriers all the way through and releasing fiends unknown previously into the world. They have gone deep, tracked by these fiends a little bit, though they've stayed just out of reach and sight, as it were. Though they went ahead and were able to figure out some of the traps that were left over in the thieves' base. These, of course, having been slaughtered. And walk past other clues, but it's fine. It's fine. As they went through, discovered, and formulating what they believe to have happened deep below, getting some loot and some treasure along the way. Having figured out a puzzle and grabbed a amethyst lodestone, and we are going to come right back into their place underneath the ruins to see precisely what is happening down there. So, down there, what? Oh, Jackson, you had a thing you wanted to do.
So we have that one remaining treasure chest that we weren't able to open, and it's really bothering Jackson. It had all the locks on it, and he's thinking. He takes out his thinking pipe. He puts some tobacco in it. He lights it. He blows a smoke ring, and it lands on the treasure chest and reveals everything inside it.
Nice. Way to use the items that the GM gives you occasionally. And goes inside. You can see a self-reloading array of poison traps that are set to go off in all the little locks, and that is all that is inside the box. It is a trap box.
Neat.
Guys,
right,
it seems.
Yeah. Do we need a trap box for anything?
I mean, would it hurt to have something like that around to use to bait somebody in?
I'm sorry, do you all stay in one place a lot?
No.
But I really want a wizard tower someday.
Okay, if you... like I said, I'm just along for the ride, so if you want to spend some time trying to get this box out. Or power.
This box is movable, no? Like it's just like trapped but movable.
Right.
So we'll take the trap box.
Put it in a bag of holding.
Okay.
How much does a trap box weigh?
That's about 50 pounds.
Never know when you're going to need a trap box.
Okay. So, anything else?
That was all for me.
The platinum box that you guys that was found, is it broken?
No, we opened it. It had an opening.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to send the platinum box just by itself back to Thunderbrands for more gold?
We could try. I guess if somebody could send to Thunderbrands and let them know that we have a box, that might be worth something.
Yeah, I can do that.
Nice.
Charlotte will just kind of close her eyes and think about the people she met at Thunderbrands and focus in on one of the people who were the most talkative, and she will send, "This is the menagerie. We have a trap box that you might be interested in if you are willing to."
Was it the trap box you were talking about?
It's the platinum box.
Oh, my bad. Platinum box. Sorry.
All good.
Spend the necessary funds.
Is it? If it's dangerous, then maybe you can. We can have a different conversation. If it's safe, send it. In a few days, we might be able to figure out what it is you ought to be paid.
Is there any chance this is dangerous?
Sinatra will go and kind of just knock on the box.
Okay, so you're not gonna relax. Yeah, it doesn't seem to react.
Don't think so.
What did you just do?
I knocked.
You knocked.
Can Lithra cast and identify on the box?
Yes. Cast identify here, and ultimately it is a coded magical box for basically where recipe would be put in. Sorry, a combination, various things. And
It's a recipe box, guys. You heard
sorry, my son grabbed my phone and he keeps broadcasting to my computer, and so I keep getting a little distracted because I have to hit X because Baby Shark players in my ear. And anyway, so basically, there's like a combination of certain actions, though identify doesn't tell you what they are. That's the magic of it, is that essentially is impervious until done correctly.
So if they put in the wrong combination, it can potentially be dangerous.
Should I tell them to be cautious with it?
We
Yeah, we
already
just
opened it.
We did already open it.
Yeah.
And took everything. Well,
Yeah,
we
just-
think we took everything inside. What if there's a false bottom?
Why don't we dump it out?
Because it's super heavy and I can't lift it.
Well, I can help.
I could help.
I was just thinking of like looking for false bottoms because we already grabbed everything that was in plain sight.
What if something's in another dimension?
Would it fall out if we tipped it over?
I don't know. Does it hurt to try?
Unless we accidentally drop it on one of our feet.
I'll be careful.
Okay.
All right. Charlotte's gonna offer to help tilt it forward.
Gotcha.
See if anything rolls out.
Do you want to roll it and I'll help you, or vice versa?
I think
All
he's
right,
asking
you
if you want to do the roller.
What?
I think Afui is asking if Charlotte wants to do the roll or if Brazen Edge should do the roll. I think is what he's asking.
Oh, okay.
and whoever doesn't roll would help the other person. I think was his thought.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty strong if it's just a matter of lifting it.
Okay. The two of you working together, it's pretty simple. You can go ahead and push it over. Nothing seems to fall out. Seems like you got everything out of it.
Okay. Just for the heck of it, Charlotte's going to say, I would like 1 vial of human blood, and reach in and see if anything comes out.
Okay. You 10. Nothing occurs.
Okay, just worth a shot. Okay, yeah, I think it's safe. I'll let. They said just to send it through the normal channels.
Oh, it's a safe. Got it.
It is a safe. Wow.
So we can send it to him now.
Yes.
So the Thora's phylactery that she wears around her neck is going to glow a little bit as she consumes another 21 charges to get back a 7th level slot. And she's going to cast teleport on the box and send it to the Thunderbrand's house teleportation circle.
Okay. Perfect. That'll work out. So yeah, it vanishes.
Is that everything? All right, I guess we can start making our way out.
Yep. Pick up the treasure, head out.
Anna puts her crocheting away, follows the kids.
Oh, maybe I should help us with this. Let me see if I've got one of these left.
Hey Matt, I just want to make sure I remember something. So we felt like whatever was in the box was keeping those fiends here. Is that what I was understanding?
Yes.
And so when we opened the box, it released them?
Could have.
Okay. We don't know for sure. Okay.
I'll go ahead and pass.
So bad.
Pass without trace. Try to get us out of here.
One more thing. Are we going to try to restore the warding around here, or is there no point because the fiends are gone now?
I thought the druids were the ones that could fix it.
We could try to fix it. We just need some fiend blood, and we did kill some fiends around here.
I
So
do
that's-
divine sense to see if I see any fiend, anything around here.
That's only if they're within you could
They-
regularly see, right?
60 feet, right?
But not behind total cover.
No.
Okay, yeah, she put it out. You don't sense any.
Okay.
That's an interesting question.
When we're outside where we had the battle, and some of the angels were killed, do we see any blood?
I mean, there's a lot of blood.
Okay.
Various places, depending whether you could tell. It's been old, so you'd think that like any of this would have to be bottled fresh.
Oh.
It wouldn't be something that would be
So we need a demon on tap for this to work.
Have we notified the Arashari?
I thought the plan was to do that when we were in Amman, because there's a place in Amman.
Yeah.
And since that's the direction we were going, Oliver knows somebody. Or knows of a Shari.
Hey,
Something.
Nana,
Yes.
do you think it's okay to, well, I guess, can you call your cabin, your hut to us? Or do we have to go all the way to your hut?
I probably could call it.
Do you think?
Do we need it here?
Well, it's just the treasure chest is kind of heavy.
Well, I
Oh.
can bring a horse. That might help.
Oh, you can just, you have a horse. Where's
Yeah.
your horse?
I just have to summon him.
Oh, you have a magic horse. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and find Steed. Which is going to take 10 minutes.
You're gonna find your steed on the ground.
Oh, I thought we were. Okay,
I'm not
never
sure what
mind.
you guys, because it's sort of like we're going. Wait, no, we're not going. Wait, are we?
I would wait till we're up.
I get a little.
up.
When it's all the start stop. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
quite
think
sure what
Jackson
we're
said
doing.
when we were outside, he would look for blood. So I assumed that we were outside.
Okay, cool.
That was
But I'm
my
also
fucking error.
confused because Charlotte did pass without a trace.
Yeah.
And we're all stopped and talking and now summoning a horse. I'm sort of confused as to. Man, it's just looking at you like.
All right, this is way too complicated. Give me your stealth checks.
Okay.
Put pass out trace, please, with a +10.
Stealth checks.
27.
24. 34.
Oh, jeez.
30.
19.
18.
24.
Okay. In that case, you are able to get out. You can get to the house and get everything in the house.
Awesome.
It's fine.
Let me bring a horsey.
And is this the part where we get to race the house on a ruler?
Jackson. Jackson, whatever you do, please don't climb any trees, okay?
Okay.
Last time it didn't end so well.
It's Mortis's fault first. Okay, let's go.
So the house is moving, but you're also outside with Arula having her move.
Yeah, I think
Or is
Arula's-
Arula in the house? Just want to know what I'm doing.
I don't know that a ruler fits in the house.
I did think of a solution for that, but that's a leader problem. Because Nana's on the front in a rocking chair guiding the house as we. So she can say, "Okay, Arula, we're going this way now too." If somebody doesn't want to be out there with the elephants,
Okay. Very cool.
he's a break from the kids anyway.
Nana.
Would also be out in the porch, just keeping an eye out and giving Nana her space.
Okay, perfect. All right. So in that case, so I thought I had you guys marked. Look at this again. Okay, and so the direction you want to try to go here, what is the plan?
I assume we're heading to heading the direction of the Mon anyway.
Yeah.
Unless there was another stop we needed to make.
I don't
Nope.
think so.
Come on.
Okay, so it is still the heavy rain. At this point, it is very hard, even for the house, to move with the dark weather. So I guess since Nana's leading, give me a survival check.
Oh, that's a great idea. And I should totally do that.
I'm not proficient, but I do have a +6. Can I help since I'm out in the
Yeah, you can help there.
Help as an advantage or help as an add?
You can add the ability modifier, so the wisdom.
What's your wisdom?
a +6?
Your wisdom is +6?
A +6.
Wow. Then that would be 18.
Okay. Very good. Cool. So what can I get here? Coming down here. Yeah. So it's another day of going through the rain, and Nana, you sitting out, you can see the various. There are little lights in the woods, flickers of creatures that are observing and clocking the passing of your house and Arula. But just during this time, is there anything anybody wants to do?
Charlotte would kind of ask about the magic items that we kind of took.
You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. Asking like what they do.
Jackson has the lowest zone. This one makes you float.
It makes you float.
Yeah, you just hold on to it here.
Is that I think that's a attunement item, right?
It is. There's just a flavor thing where it made him float just a little bit.
Okay.
He didn't actually attune to it.
Oh, that's cool. So I'll hand that back.
I think Lithra did magic to figure out what this stuff was. I don't really need any of it. So whoever else wants it, feel free to have it. I mean, I've got this that I haven't used yet. I take out the wand.
Where are you pointing with that?
Oh, sorry.
Was any of it useful for, blood?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like, I've heard of magic items that let you drink blood.
What? Why do you need a magic item to do that?
Well, I am just asking. I don't. Well, I mean, after we finish this next little rest here, I think. Well, it's just getting, I'm getting a little hungry. But if not, that's cool. I was just checking.
Well, we got the float stone and the fast boots. I don't know if any of those help with hunger.
I don't know. I mean, I can fly when I turn into a bat, but I can't really attack. But I can at least get places.
This will allow you to fly as you are and get to places quicker.
I mean, Charlotte, do you want the boots?
I mean, if nobody's using them.
I'm not.
All right. I'll go pick up the boots and put them on.
You might need to take the guy's feet. Okay.
Nope.
And I mean, it's fun, but I don't think I can use another magic item the way it's supposed to be used. So if anyone else wants the floating, what was it? A lodestone. So whoever wants that, go for it.
I have room for it if nobody wants it.
Go for it.
To pick it up. So I think she'll try to attune to these.
And while Charlotte is doing that, Jackson goes over to his pack, and he's got it's a huge traveling backpack, and there are several things on it. Several of them wrapped up in cloth and affixed to it with cord and rope, and he undoes one of the wrapped up items off of it. It's long and slender, and he takes it and kind of walks over to Mortis. Hey Mortis, do you have a minute?
Yeah. How are you handling your first experience of death?
I mean, I didn't see anything. Like it was just, it was like I was asleep for a second, and then, but it was like a deep sleep. Like I didn't have dreams or anything like that. It was just, and then I woke up. It is kind of like going into a deep unconsciousness, just real quick. So
having any lingering doubts after your moment of death?
Well, he's kind of. I was expecting something, but there was nothing. Maybe it's because I don't have a deity. Do you think I need to get a deity so that I go somewhere when I die?
I can't answer that in any super direct way, but I can say that those who do have deities believe that they move on to higher planes.
Who's your deity?
Well, I, for a long time, followed the Observer. It's a deity unique to my hometown. Not well known outside of that. But the source of the magic that surrounds that place. So, definitely powerful in a way.
You don't follow them anymore?
I do morning prayers.
Oh, you said, like, used to. Or maybe I misheard. Anyway. He kind of awkwardly holds this bundle in his hands, and he starts to slowly unwrap the bundle. He's like, I promised I would never use this. But where we're going, I don't know. It's powerful, and I think we're going to need all the help we can get. And he finishes unwrapping Rumbleguard's longbow. the righteous Fey killer.
Oh,
I don't know if I've seen you use a longbow, but I thought. Anyway, if you want to try and use it, if you think it'll help us.
yeah, I think I could put it to use in certain situations. Depends on if I can get to creatures or not. I use my hands where I can, but I don't think having I don't think it's a bad idea to have an option to shoot at things out of reach.
Yeah.
So,
We have to make sure it doesn't fall back into the League's hands. This is, I mean, it's right in the name. This is particularly deadly to Fae.
yeah,
But you're the one entrusted with the 5 estimates, so I bet it's okay to trust you with this too.
I've learned a few lessons about keeping things. So I appreciate that. Yeah. He'll take it and sort of take out his other long bow that he's sort of been carrying around in his pack and find a place to set that and replace it with the righteous Fey killer and kind of stash it away. I don't relish the idea of having to use it, but we'll see if I need it.
Yeah. I'm going to go see if Nana has soup. Okay, bye.
Matt, is this just this one day's travel or traveling for days?
You're muted.
Sorry, right now it's just the one day.
Okay. When there's downtime, Nana would like to see if there's a way that she could, through alchemy or herbalism, extend Charlotte's sending off her hunger, whatever happens when she doesn't get blood by a certain time.
Okay, how to extend it?
Yeah.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
That's a 14.
I'm kind of studying. The curse is very deep. It seems that there is no way for extension.
Okay.
I think Brazen Edge would seek out Charlotte. And like where would he find her?
It wouldn't be hard to find her because she dumped those feet out on Nana's floor, and so she's like got her boots on, and she's kind of like clicking them together, thinking that will make them attune faster.
How much longer do you have before needing to feed?
Oh, I mean, I'll be okay, right? Just a couple of days.
Oliver, I mean, he gave himself up last time. I get it this time. It'll be my turn if we don't find you something before then.
I'd really rather not. Not that I'm. There's nothing wrong with you or anything. It's me. I
Facial
just.
hair, isn't it?
It's just. I mean, it's kind of nice to be in a group again. I've spent a long time on my own, and the path you're talking about is not sustainable. It's just going to lead to problems, and I have to prove I can make it, out on my own and not weigh down everybody. I'm sure something will turn up. I mean, 3 days of travel, that's nothing. That's, there's always someone. But I'll feel better when I can get, I've been working on my magics, trying to find a way to relieve what I cause. I'm not there yet, but I know that if I keep working at it, I'll eventually be able to feed and then undo the damage.
I mean, as you wish, but like you said, we're part of a group. I'm not going to let you just starve or turn on us.
If I felt like it was getting close to that, I'd leave.
Just when I was beginning to like you.
What? No,
I didn't like you. You're just going to up and leave.
Well, no, but if I felt like I was going to feed on you, I wouldn't want to do that. So, also, I don't know how to get that stain off of Nana's floor, and I'm a little worried about it.
Apple vinegar.
Okay, I shall go looking for that.
It'll take the blood off of almost anything.
Really?
Yes.
Good to know.
And he'll walk away.
Lysra has buried herself in the journals we got from the platinum box. So she's like reading those.
Is she in the kitchen? I think as Charlotte went to go get the vinegar, if she sees Lythra in there, hey, that plate you found.
Yes?
What does it do?
It's a really, really powerful spell.
What kind of spell?
It can rewrite reality itself if enough magic is behind it.
Wow. That's pretty incredible. Lythra, do you get your magic from a deity?
No, I most certainly do not. I get my magic from studying, from reading books and understanding the secrets of the arcane.
I mean, I wasn't like, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. My stepmom, she gets her magic from a deity. I just don't know which one.
Oh. Where I grew up, some people get their powers from a deity too, but it's a deity I really don't like. At least now I don't like.
The
So I'm glad
Whisper
I don't. Yes. So I'm glad at least I don't get my powers from him.
Yeah. Well, I don't think my stepmom does. I tried to ask her about it, but all I got back was weird baby sounds when I tried to send something to her. But
Weird baby sounds?
yeah, it was weird.
That's strange. Is your stepmom a baby?
I don't know. I don't know. No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Maybe she's having a baby.
But the magic's ascending. It doesn't really work that way. I mean, well, I don't know.
We're discovering new stuff about magic all the time.
That's very true. Why are you going around asking about divine magic? Do you want to get more magic from a divine entity?
No, I was just curious because you seem to know a lot about magic, and I don't know a lot of people who get their magic from other sources. Like I used to get my magic from a vampire, and then that kind of went away, and I just started. Well, I guess I do sort of get mine from a divine source. It's just sort of like I don't quite know the name of it, and I don't quite know where it comes from. I just know that there's somebody out there that's looking after me, and I think they're trying to give me my own redemption arc.
That must be nice, having someone looking out for you. But your music carries magic. I can feel it, and you
Yeah.
use it too.
Yeah, I did have to give up my instrument though. But I'll get a new one when we get to the city. It'll be great. In the meantime, if your powerful spell is as powerful as you say it is and can rewrite reality and stuff, you should make reality so much better.
I can't use enough magic to make it work yet. Maybe in the future I will be able to, but why would I want to make reality better?
You could make it whatever you want it to be.
That might not be better for some people.
I mean, it can't be any worse. I mean, like when you and I went to try to get into Thunderbrands, they wouldn't even let us in. You could make yourself like the divine deity of all time.
I don't wish for an ascension, not like him.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean like that one. You'd be better than that one.
Oh yeah, let's not make that our goal. I'm sure there are better things to do with a wish spell.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, when you figure it out, let me know, and maybe I can help.
Yeah, maybe the spell might be able to help with your butt problem too. Maybe. In the future.
Maybe. But right now, I've just got to deal with the problem of Nana's floor, and she'll take her vinegar.
At that moment, Mortis walks in. Did I hear something about making wishes? Find anything interesting in those journals, Lutheran?
No, I'm still reading through this, but that plate we found, the plate that opened the box, it contained the instructions of a wish spell, if that's what you're referring to.
Oh. Interesting. What, if you only had one wish, what would you wish for?
Oh, I would wish for my friend back, but I know better than to use wish for that. Wish does horrible things if you don't word it right.
I suppose such powerful magic requires much knowledge about the ways things could go wrong. Speaking of which, take out the longbow from Rumbleguard. We found this a long time ago. Don't know that we've ever done a proper identification of it to make sure it's not cursed in some way. Do you have tools to do that?
I can try to identify it, and as for curses, some curses are hidden very well. Sometimes it doesn't show itself until you attune to it, but I can try to make sure it's at least safe from and identify.
All right. Let's do what we can. We'll be cautious if we need to use it. Hand it over so you can identify it.
So those are what identify the Rumbleguard's longbow.
I saw you posted it in chat, or in the loop channel. You are muted, by the way.
Yeah, I put it on the loot channel. So, yep, it comes out with what is there.
Okay. Doesn't require attunement.
It would be the same as a +3 bow.
Okay. So +3 bow does not require attunement. Cool.
Also, Matt, does the journals from the box say anything interesting?
It's interesting. Reading through them, there's a lot of different observations and like notes on constructing golems and various things. So what it will function as, now that you've had time to look through it, is going to be a manual of golems. Specifically, that's going to be menu of golems, iron.
Oh, we might be able to build one.
And then there are notes on top of it that seem to be how to make one of platinum, but it's as if the notes they wrote were for themselves and assumed knowledge they already had, and therefore are a little harder it's not as step by step. It takes some time to kind of figure that out. In addition, towards the end of it, you see seems to be fresh writing in the back. Kind of comes up, and some of it seems to be currently being cataloged, almost like it's constantly writing. What is readable right now is the following. I have begun my analysis of the planar rifts and their impact on our world. The fabric of reality is thinning, and the boundaries between planes are becoming increasingly porous. My initial observations indicate a surge in the presence of extraplanar entities. Most concerningly, these entities often exhibit hostility towards humanoid life. And then various writings on creatures and their different abilities. You can see there's another entry that's dated what seems to be about 2 weeks later and about a month ago. Today I cataloged several extraplanar creatures encountered near Rift Zone Theta. Among them were a band of elementals, a swarm of aberrations, and a solitary fiend. Each displayed unique threats. Elementals wrought havoc on the environment. Aberrations spread madness, and the fiend attempted to corrupt local fauna and flora. It is evident that these beings pose a significant risk to the stability and safety of our plane. And there's other stuff being written, but it's not complete yet.
Considering how many extraplanar entities we have in this party, Lithra is going to share that with everybody and let them know that this person who was working on the platinum golem is probably not very friendly towards extraplanar beings.
No, she is not.
What would be an extra planar being?
Like, originating from another plane?
Some fey, fiend, celestial, elemental.
But not vampires.
I don't think vampires fall into that category usually, but I don't know that much about the planes.
What if you were born on the material plane?
I mean, like, I don't think she means to harm those who were born here.
Is this someone we should be worried about?
I mean, given that a lot of what we've seen of the League is that they're opening these extraplanar rifts, I think it's someone that could be an ally.
Well, that'd be nice.
And she was a member of this party once.
Oh. How many members of this party have there been?
That's a great question.
Well. So, should we try to contact them, or would that not be in our best interest?
I don't know that it would hurt.
Well, I've never met them, so I can't send them a sending, but
Well, I've met them. I knew them fairly well. I traveled with them for, I don't know, what was it, about a month before you left?
Something like that.
3 days. Who knows?
I mean, you were lost in the mountains together for a month.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, we got stuck in the Feywild for a while.
It was a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Undetermined amount of time in the Feywild, 2 months in the material plane.
Well, if you can send them something, that would be great.
Oh, great. Would you like to teach me how to do that magic?
It's well, what kind of magic can you currently do?
Above table, level 2 spells.
Well, it's not too far away, but I don't think I could get it to you.
Potentially in Amon, we might be able to maybe do a scroll to do so, or something along the lines.
Did Lithra tell us about the journal like writing itself?
Lithra?
Oh, sorry, what was that? My internet
Lith-
cut out a little bit.
Did Lithra tell us about the journal writing itself?
Like how it's writing concurrently as if someone's writing on it, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can just write back.
That would be a good idea.
Genius.
But then they'd know that we know that they know that we know that they know.
I think they're going to figure it out. Plus, I mean, we could confront them now or later. Seems like we're going to be heading in that direction in a way.
Yeah, so take out the quill and try to...
Then again, maybe we rest first.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I feel pretty good. Is it just me?
Well, these boots haven't been fitted yet, and
Oh,
magic's feeling a little weak.
okay. So, tomorrow we try and send them a message in their book?
Yeah, first thing.
Okay. So I guess I'm don't have anything else before attempting a long rest.
Not me either.
Actually, everyone go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
All right. Three.
15.
17.
Ooh,
Me too.
not 20.
White dragon.
7.
Nice. So what did Brazen Knights get again?
18.
Okay. Okay. Then the travel day goes fairly well until you able to have the house rest so that you can all sleep for the night. And you can have your long rest.
In the morning before we do the writing in the book, Jackson goes up to Brazen Edge real quick. Hey, Brazen Edge, you're wearing the robe that lets you see invisible things?
Yes.
Have you seen any more of the warrior pixies?
Not before we took a rest.
Okay. Well, can you keep an eye out just in case?
Always.
Okay.
I actually can't shut my eyes because of it.
Oh.
Like,
that-
and he'll shut his eyes. It's like, I can still see over there. I can still see over there. I can still see over there.
How do you sleep?
You learn to cope.
That's weird. But it has to be weird, right? Yeah. What's
I
the?
mean, it's weird until you become accustomed to it. Then it's just normal.
All right. Well, thanks for looking out.
Charlotte's finishing another chapter in her book until everyone gets in.
So I guess is Mortis the only one that's met this Enigma person?
I haven't met them.
Oh, Bryson, that you've met him?
Yeah, but that was years ago.
Years?
You may understand if he may not recognize who I am.
Oh, I was just thinking if Mortis is the only one that's, well, and Brazen Edge, someone that maybe has spent time with him should be the one to pin pal them.
I thought Enigma was female.
She was a machine in nature, but she used feminine pronouns.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm here to back up, and she'll take out her sword in case they come here.
Through the
Ill
book?
intention. No, I don't know. Magic is weird sometimes. I've seen weirder things.
Wait, Nana, since we brought this book into your hut, does that mean that they can get past the magical barriers of your hut?
In theory, no. However, it sounds like she spent some time with some dimensional magic, so who knows?
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
As Charlotte said, sometimes magic is weird.
exactly. Like I've heard that after casting a healing spell, you can still smell the scent of vinegar in places. That's what
Maybe
I
you just
hear.
had a stroke.
Maybe.
Okay. But Mortis or Brazen Edge, do you want to pin pal this Enigma person?
I can try.
Okay, what are we going to say? Dear Enigma.
Just before you do, may I grant you a ward?
Sure.
And he'll kind of tap you on your shoulder as he casts Curse Ward. So for an hour, you're resistant to necrotic, can't be cursed, possessed, or targeted by hex, and your maximum hit points cannot be lowered.
And I just pat you on the shoulder and say, you got this, Mortis, and give you a bardic 1d8 in case.
Great. And I will guidance myself.
I was about to.
Yeah, and I'll just start out. I'll turn to where it's writing, and I'll start with Enigma. It's Mortis from the Menagerie. Did you get this?
Okay. The book has immediate blue glow to it, and writing appears on the page and in 7 layers above instantly in the air. And you see tons of characters you do not recognize.
I can't read that.
An Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, that's a great start. Plus D4. Plus a bardic. So altogether, that's a 12.
Takes a village.
Perfect. With that, the characters spread out as they turn a menacing red throughout the hut
Crap.
and swirl. And you hear like this voice saying several things. And I don't believe any of you know the language.
I do. If I'm within the space for it?
Do you
Because-
do you auto know languages?
Yeah, as long as I'm within the sphere from my paladin, I understand any.
What's the
Language.
ability specifically? Say.
I'll pull it up right now. Okay.
I'm just curious if it has to be a creature speaking.
Fair enough. All right.
I think it does.
Okay. You and friendly creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you can magically understand any language spoken, by another creature.
Okay.
Like, as this is going on, hearing a foreign language in Luthor immediately cast Comprehend Language to try to catch some of it.
Certainly. No, I don't believe that has a creature limitation, right?
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear, so.
Right. It doesn't have to
And-
be by a creature.
And I will cast tongues on myself. Unless I have... No, I do have comprehend. Never mind. I'll cast comprehend as well.
Okay.
I know I don't understand it, but do I recognize the voice?
I think you do recognize that it's Enigma's voice.
Then I will keep writing in the book.
So at this point, I'd say you're getting kind of propelled away from the It's almost like this characters are physical, and you can't get past the book.
Oh. Then I guess I won't keep writing in the book.
All right. So now the two characters, this is Luthor and Charlotte. So it took you some time as you're like, crap, I can't understand this. This doesn't work. And so you got to these spells ultimately. To get like the last bit of this kind of crazy language. And so I would say authorized, forbidden, auto defenses, summoning, engaged, locked on, teleportation activating.
This is not good.
Something's being teleported.
And
Do I stop it?
there's a flash. And there are 4 creatures standing in a bit of mist that have been come into the hut. Two are very similar to one another. They have yellow skin, almost serpentine heads mixed almost with a frog, claws, and several mouths around their bodies. Another almost looks like a hulking ape, green, with red eyes. Yet another feline in nature, but no fur, just tight skin of blue and red. Say growl, and I need initiative.
Well, there's the counterpoint to my luck yesterday. With advantage, I just rolled 2 net ones.
Okay, so this is the cottage, and these are all in and around the cottage. So we're going to do theater of the mind because our department's soothing a upset child. Okay. So. With that, very nice and high initiatives I see with 34. Jackson.
Okay. Which one looks the biggest and baddest?
1 second, kind of get my brain in here. Okay, cool. I do need a wisdom save as you start your turn.
Okay. $12.
12. Excellent. Then roll a d8.
Is he within range of me for the +5?
What's your range? 10 feet?
Oh, or protection. Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, then it would have been.
Oh, so 17?
Okay.
No. Yeah, 17.
17. Excellent. So you make that one, make another one.
Hooray! 21
Very nice.
with the +7.
Perfect. All right, then you can act normally.
Cool. Okay, which one looks like they're the biggest and baddest?
I mean,
I guess
you got
which one?
you got the two more separate ones. You got the feline one and more of the ape one. What do you want to do? None of them look overly friendly. I would say the more ape-like one is like the bulkier.
Okay, yeah. I want the one that looks like it can try to resist damage because I am going to use my bonus action to Hexblade's Curse It. And I'm going to take out my wand and spend all 7 charges on it.
Okay. You're just like, nope.
Jackson's trying to cast Banish. Okay.
Okay. Using all the charges.
Yep. So I think that ends up. I mean, it's a 7th level magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay. And do I just roll 1d4?
1d4 plus 1 times 9.
Okay. That's a 4
Nice. That's 45 force.
plus 35 from Hexblade's Curse.
Right, because of Hexblade. Correct. That is 70. No. 80. Wait. Is it 80?
80, yeah.
Cool. Here we go. It is bloodied!
Do I need to immediately roll to see if that wand disintegrates?
Yep.
Because Jackson doesn't know how to use things like that. That is an 8, so it doesn't disintegrate.
There we go.
And that's I want to just make sure I'm within 5 feet of that creature if it tries to run away from me, so I can reaction or something. Use my movement to get up to it.
Okay. So you're trying to be right up to it. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
And that's my turn.
All right. And Lythra.
She's going to try to cast banishment on the serpent ones at 5th level. So it gets both.
Perfect. What's the base level of banishment?
4.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, actually, first thing, I'm sorry, because you're within it. I need a wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. If within 10 feet of Charlotte, that's 19.
Yep. Okay, so then you're good to go. Okay. So the two serpentine turn at you as you cast it, and they scream. And the screams echo and nullify your spell.
Oh. That's just rude. Okay. Taking a couple step back behind Charlotte and her turn.
Got it. Charlotte.
All right. So one's down from Jackson? No.
Okay. Down. Just bloodied.
All right. I'm going to take a look at the one who just countered that spell. And I'm going to cast on it a Phantasmal Beauty, which is a wisdom save.
You got it. That is a 13.
That fails. So basically, their movement is reduced to 0. Technically, they're incapacitated, but I know you have a different thing you do there. And so, yeah, they're unable to move, and they're incapacitated is the wording.
Okay, so they'd be dazed. So
Okay. All right, and so after that, she will go ahead and tap her boots. I think. Wait, I don't think she can do that actually. Oh, hold on, it might be an action. No, that's it's a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, I go ahead and cast the haste on myself, and I will take my sword here and attempt to attack them, or not that one. Attack the other one with my hasted action.
the other one. Which one do you want to attack?
Okay, so there were two that were trying to be banished. The one that I did the spell on was the one who countered it. I'm attacking the other one.
Okay, you got it.
Is that the gorilla?
Not the one you're attacking. No.
Okay.
23 to
attacking the
hit.
serpentine.
Yeah. Still attacking one of the serpentine ones. 23 hits.
All right, so with a 23 to hit, I'm going to go ahead and I will Divine Smite them here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do. We'll add on to this a 5. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. 4d8. 4d8. Okay, so I'll spend the slot for that. And let's see what happens. So the slashing damage is 16.
Okay.
And then
Their sword goes in their stomach.
Then they also take the extra 21 damage from the smite.
Okay. The radiant flows through the blade, blows and surrounds it and does nothing.
Oh,
It smiles.
I don't like you. All right, that's my turn.
Even Oranox.
Start with a wisdom save.
Yes.
It's a 19.
Good to go.
Okay, my action will be to cast Beacon of Hope. now grants everybody advantage on wisdom saving throws, plus
Nice.
max healing. And that will be my turn.
All right. Itself. Let's see here. So, Charlotte, you there's this burst of energy that comes out of it.
Which one?
The one you just hit
Okay.
extends 10 feet around it, and you feel all the magic drain from you and all your items.
Mm. So I assume that means that
You no longer have the
phantasmal
haste.
beauty goes down, right?
Well, because it's on the other one.
Yeah.
They're within 10 feet, I think. So yeah. Well, it doesn't necessarily go down. You feel like it's up, is it not affecting them? It's not dispel magic, it nullifies it.
Nullifies it. So, in other words, none of my magic works right now.
Right. So basically, here's the thing. You activate your Boots of Haste.
Yeah.
Should you get out of this, your Boots of Haste work.
Okay.
You don't need to reactivate them.
All
The
right.
effect's still up, but while you're here, you don't get the benefit of the effect.
Okay. Okay.
So this is Anti-Magic Field. And that is their turn. Okay.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
But that's suppress the spell that I cast on her too.
All magical effects.
Okay, so Beacon of Hope would be down on her.
Yeah, but she doesn't get benefit from her aura. It's all down. Nor does anybody else. Right. Next. Okay. So for the time being, yeah, I guess it turns over and looks at Charlotte here. And now you see the feline thing, it raises its tail. And from the edge of its tail, there's like almost looks like a bulb, as though it would be like the end of a mace. And then it opens up to an eye and stares at Charlotte. That's a 23 to hit Charlotte.
Yeah, just makes it.
Okay. That is 26 psychic damage. Alright. And then it closes the distance, flanking you.
Which one is that?
It's the feline one with the eye on its tail.
All right. So I do know one of them can't move. I just wanted to make sure the
Well, it's suppressed anyway now.
right. Okay.
Okay. 21 to hit with this claws.
Miss.
Okay. And then its second claw attack. For natural 20.
Yeah.
All right. So first, it is 7 slashing damage as it's coming in, and then you can see out of the corner of your eye it does the similar body movements to you and your smite as it bursts with extra damage right into you. As you take 10 force damage.
10 force, and what was the other damage?
7 piercing, slashing rather.
Okay. Right.
So that was the psychic. All right. Seen all of that. The other one's going to do the same thing here, and put out its anti-magic field.
That's not a spell, right? Spell like ability.
It is a spell.
Can I counter spell?
You can. It will counter your counter.
Can I do that?
I'm waiting for it. Are you trying to counter its counter?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you counter the counter. And so, Evanora, go ahead and give me, I believe it's your wisdom.
Oh, wisdom save? Or just my
Wisdom ability check. to counter
D20.
the spell.
Okay.
Matt, I got a question. Can it?
It's a little bit outside
spell-
of it.
Okay, so it moved outside of the other field.
It didn't really move. It just wasn't really in it. It was just sort of
24.
because we're asking questions about the monster that didn't matter. So I was just sort of like saying it's out. Don't worry about it. Since we don't have the visual, I know that it's sometimes hard without the visual. So I'm just trying to give the facts of it's not affected. It is affected. It'd be based on where it is, as opposed to like trying to continually describe it. So you got 24. So that does successfully counter anti-magic field. And because of its dazed, it cannot move because it did its action. So it is currently on the dazed thing from Phantasmal Beauty.
I believe they, at the end of their turn, they can
They do a
try to
save
get out of
against
it.
Okay.
Uh,
That's wisdom.
yeah, at the end of your turn, target makes another whiz save. Yes,
Okay, it's 25.
that'll do it.
Okay, so now they're out of it. And now the one Jackson's on doesn't have much options because Jackson's right there on it. So it's going to have to do what it's going to do here. Going forward with its bite for a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Gets 6 piercing and then does its own, again, that same move Charlotte does where it channels extra energy into it for 9 force damage on top of that.
Okay.
Then 19.
That hits.
That is 8 slashing damage and 7 force damage.
Okay.
And then a miss.
Whew.
Right. And we'll get to Mortis.
Realizing this anti-magic field's going to cause a lot of problems and that he does just fine without magical stuff, he's going to run in and post up opposite side of Charlotte from the serpentine that Charlotte's on.
Okay.
And he's going to take some unarmed strikes.
Just remember to remove any benefits of your wraps.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually applied or not. So, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so 26 to hit.
That hit, then this is serpentine one. Yep.
Yep.
That hits. Actually, sorry, I need that wisdom save. So your turn.
Oh, that's right. Is it charmed or frightened?
No.
Okay. That's a 20.
Good to go. All right. Just want to hit with how much damage?
5 bludgeoning
Got it.
Stunning strike.
Nice.
DC 17. Con.
This is so interesting. This is the forever debate. Give me 1 second. Just... Perfect. Okay. Needed just to look up some Jeremy Crawford there. We're good to go. And now I'll have it make its con save. This is where it gets so always got confusing. All right, so that's a 10.
Cool. It is stunned.
Nice.
Cool. Second attack. Just out of curiosity, does anti-magic field drop?
I checked that it does not.
Okay. Cool. Then it is stunned. So rolling again. That's 21 to hit.
Very nice. That hits.
Cool. That's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Flurry of blows.
You got it.
It's 25 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Last attack. 12 plus 9 is 21.
That hits.
It can't figure out the roll. There you go, D&D Beyond. That's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Perfect. And with that hit, the anti-magic field drops.
Yeah.
Nice. One down. Oh, that's... Okay, that's all of them down, because the other one got countered spelled.
Yep.
Magic is back in the cards, guys.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
Brazen Edge, wisdom save.
$24.
Very good.
So Charlotte and Mortis are currently hitting the one that was keeping up the anti-magic fields, and then Charlotte was being flanked by the cat. Brazen Edge is gonna kind of look over at Nana. It's like they're not allowed to be here, right? And
No.
he's gonna point a finger at the other reptilian one. And as he yells out really loudly, like blood starts dripping from his ear, and he says, "No rough housing in the house," as he does banishment to this other lizard.
Okay. That's 4th level spell.
Yes.
All right.
And I
You will cast counter spell.
Is a reaction up?
It has one.
Didn't it use its reaction to try and counterspell on its
Was it
turn?
One of them did. Not the other one. There's 2 of them that can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then
as of right now, all reactions are done.
but it has to roll against it.
Oh,
So give me one sec, and here we go. That is not going to do it.
Oh,
Charisma saving throw. DC 19.
Got it. That's a 22.
oh.
It makes it. I think that will end his turn.
Okay. And then Jackson.
Yeah. Up against the giant gorilla one. Watching everybody else fight, he's like, oh man, I hope you don't also absorb radiant damage or this is gonna suck. And that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. They're going to take 39 slashing
Nice.
and oh wow. Yeah, 15 radiant.
How do you want to kill it?
It's like, yeah, you don't absorb radiant, bitch. Cuts its head off.
Yeah. It flies across the room.
And then is going to try and run up. I think there's one that he can flank with Charlotte, right? Because Mortis is flanking one creature, and
You
I'll be
could
flanking
flank
the other
cat
with Charlotte.
Or the one that I attacked is stunned.
Oh, that's right. Well, we'll see what happens. So
Just
I'm gonna,
wanna flank the cat one.
yeah, I'll flank the cat one.
Okay.
That is. Oh wait, I get back health for killing the one I just killed. It's like I think it's. Shoot, where's the? I'll do it later. It's like 5 HP or something. Okay, so that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
It is 30 slashing and 12 radiant.
Nice.
Slash it again. Third attack. That is a nat 20.
Woo!
So that's going to be 40, yeah, 42 slashing
Nice.
and 21 radiant.
Nice.
And then I mean it's still up, so we're gonna action surge.
There you go.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And 30 slashing and 14 radiant. Still up, second attack.
Yep.
That is stupid math. 22 to hit
That hits.
for 33 33 slashing.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
Woo, there we go. Run up and just chop through it like a tree until that was done. I'm gonna run over to the third one that's stunned.
Got it.
And yeah. So for Harper is going to appear with my bonus action, and she's going to unleash an incarnation on this thing.
Nice.
So that is 25 to hit.
That hits.
31 slashing. I come back. 7 radiant.
Okay.
And
Just
just real
notice their blast of radiant energy does damage this one.
oh, you know what I mean? The sovereign's radiant, bitch. Then I have, I think, one more attack from my action surge.
Yep.
And that's so close. That's a 19 plus, so 27 to hit. For 40 or 35. Sorry, 35 slashing and 10 radiant. And because I action surged, Harper can use one more unleash incarnation. So that is, oh no, I finally rolled really bad on both. That's only a 13 to hit.
That will miss, finally.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm right up on the surrounding that third one.
Yeah, Lithra, wisdom save.
Okay. That's a nat 20 for 30.
There you go.
Ooh!
So how damaged does both of the serpent ones look?
Neither is bloodied.
Oh. She's going to cast a 7th level magic missile on the one Jackson's been hitting. Oh, is that not the serpent one? Or she's going to...
They're both serpentine.
Okay, yeah. Do that. That's only a 1 on the roll, so 8 times... That's 72 points of force.
Yes. Is now bloodied.
Bonus action, another 2nd level magic missile on the same one. She really doesn't like them.
Yeah!
Evocation.
So that's another 36 points of force.
Yes.
Yep, that's her turn.
Got it. And Charlotte.
Help me paint the scene.
Okay, so you are in front of the one. Yeah, there's one in front of you, and one about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
And some are flanking with you.
And the
All
one
right.
in front of you is done.
Earlier, when you described these things, you did call them creatures, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do need a wisdom save at the beginning of your turn.
Do I have the advantage again?
Yeah, you have your aura.
Good.
And the
might be
advantage, yeah.
good.
28
Good to go.
at least. Okay. So I will. What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna worry about spells since I know it was immune to my radiant earlier. So I'm going to just use my sword. Yeah, I'll use my sword. I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
Got it.
Is that one flanked or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Dirty 20.
That hits.
10 slashing. And I will go ahead and use my bonus action. I'm going to bite.
Okay.
All right. So Okay. So let me roll that. All right, that's a 26 on my bite.
That hits.
They'll need to do a con save.
Okay, it's in 24.
Crap. All right, so they'll just take the they'll take 9 piercing,
Okay.
and I will then I don't get any healing back since they passed, so I'm gonna attack him again.
Got it.
21 to hit.
That hits.
15 damage. So then okay, so then I will go ahead and use my hasted action attack.
Mm-hmm.
For a 28 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be another 15 slashing.
Nice.
And then I am going to well, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Evanora.
Evanora is going to point her hands at the creature that Charlotte is fighting,
Nice.
and is going to do Howling Curse. You see black feathers start flying from her hands, and they try to pierce the creature. It's a DC 20 dexterity save.
Nice. Okay, 22.
Well, then it
Quickly
Um,
moves.
so it takes half damage.
All right.
So half of 35.
17. What type of damage is that?
Necrotic.
Okay, it has no effect.
Okay.
You're immune to necrotic.
All right. That's a thing I did, and then I'm done.
Okay. So. Perfect. Okay. So it's going to go here and reach out to Charlotte with its claw. The stupid tiny
It's
one.
stunned?
Oh, this was the stunned one. I forgot it was the stunned one. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry. So this is the other one going then. Perfect. Okay, so where this one is, this would be the one where actually, yeah, no one's quite by this. Perfect. So it'll be the other one doing this. So it no one's near it. It'll go behind Charlotte to grab. So 19.
Miss.
Okay.
Is that within 5 feet of me?
So they're not within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
And 24 to hit Charlotte.
Why are they all attacking me? Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
They don't like vampires.
That is 14 slashing. And 11 force as they do their smite against you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely bloodied at this point.
And then with that, you are grappled.
Grapple.
And they're going to take you 20 feet away with them.
What?
And
Where are they taking me?
go to bite. It's almost as if they're taking you away where your aura doesn't touch them. And, 21 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, there you go. Then Mortis, wisdom save. You're going to do this anyway, but it is auraless.
Do I still have advantage, or am I inside of?
You still got the beacon of hope, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Very good.
So there's one that's stunned in front of me, and there's one that is abducting Charlotte. Well, I don't want two abductions happening, so I'm going to keep working on the one in front of me. Cool, and it's still stunned, so we're going to roll our dice. That's a dirty 20.
Not stunned.
It's
Right?
stunned until the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn? I thought it was the start of your turn.
Yeah, stunned lasts until the end.
Confused.
Monk stunned ends at the
It all changes. Go
end
ahead.
of my turn.
Do it.
20. 20.
That hits.
For 7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Go again. That's 25 to hit for 9 bludgeoning damage. Flurry of blows, 27 to hit for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
And last one, 24 to hit for 8 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, he's just pummeling this thing, trying to find weak spots in its leathery skin. And you see at some point he finds just the right point to jab as the thing goes rigid and kind of jerks and falls over.
Right.
Cool. And then I'm going to go chase after the other one and catch up with it. I have 55 feet of movement.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll stand on the other side of it from Charlotte if I can.
Yeah, you'd be able to. Then Brazen Edge.
He'd make his way over towards the other enemy that has Charlotte. Bonus action, he would grant Shield of Faith to Charlotte to increase her AC by 2.
Nice.
And
Actually, it'll go ahead and counterspell.
that's fine.
It'll counterspell the
That's a
shield.
reaction die. I love it.
Yeah.
He will. Can I? Because it's not up in the air, right? Can I still take an attack?
Yeah, you can go over there and attack it.
Okay. Then I will do so. And it will be first attack for a 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
And second attack for an 18.
That hits.
D4. So it will take 10 slashing and 4 thunder damage. And that'll end his turn.
Yes, it will. Takes all of that. Then Jackson.
As Jackson is finishing pulling his blade, helping Mortis out of the one he just killed, and Charlotte gets dragged off. He's like, "Nah, you done fucked up." And Harper appears over by where Charlotte got dragged away and just starts laying into this thing.
Okay, so they can flank with Brazen
Brazen Edge.
Edge.
Nat 20.
Ha
I got 3 of the 4 ones for the damage. So 29 slashing and 22 radiant.
Nice.
The second attack.
You hear it in your head. No foul beast can oppose our radiance.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 28 slashing and 10 radiant.
Nice.
Third attack. Ooh, that's not as great. That's a 14 to hit.
That will miss. Gets caught up on its skin.
All right, and that was 3 attacks, right? Pretty
Yeah.
sure it was. She's gonna unleash her last incarnation.
Nice.
So that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to be 28 slashing and 6 radiant.
Have the wisdom saves still gone up?
They've been going, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to make the wisdom save at the beginning of my turn?
No.
I just
Okay.
don't remember what the last one we rolled one was.
So it depends because there's a range on it, and they had moved away, this particular
Okay.
one, and then that one had gone down. So that's why for a moment there.
Oh, I
had
thought it
been-
was the book for some
people
reason.
ran around them.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And then Lithra.
How damaged is this one looking?
This one is
Are
not
they-
bloodied, but it's pretty damaged.
Let's cast disintegrate on it
Nice.
for a dex save 21.
Very good. Let's see what it does. Only a 14.
So 70 force.
Nice.
Yep, that's your turn.
It is bloodied.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
All right. Charlotte's first action, bonus action, she becomes a cloud of mist, vampiric mist, and she'll position herself out of its mouth. After doing that, she's going to go ahead and
let me do the double check with the wisdom save, but yeah. Just a wisdom save from Charlotte, real quick. Just to
Oh,
make sure.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
28.
Good to go. Cool. You're misting away.
All right. Use my action to give myself my lay on hands for 35. Real quick. Let me add that. And
Double
my
check
turn-
that makes sense. You can do in mist form.
Oh no, it automatically ends because I just position myself out of the. It teleports me. In other
Oh,
words,
okay. So it's a misstep. Oh, perfect.
within 30 feet. But I'm just getting myself out of its mouth. Then my last action is to hasted action, use my longsword to attack.
Got it.
Sorry, I have a question. So it says masks from any healing. Does that mean that she? Oh, I guess that is the max. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being dumb.
27 to hit.
That it?
All right. And that'll be 17 slashing.
Nice.
And that gives me... Oh, but I've already used my bonus point, so I can't even take a bite. That sucks. Oh well, that's my turn.
Okay.
You mean it doesn't suck?
Even though
No, Evanora's got a lot of healing magic, guys. Yeah, I guess I'll do Eldritch Wurbat. Does a 16 hit?
oh, bounces off its magical hide.
Cool. That's another thing I did. Anybody need healing or something? I can do that.
You give me temp healing.
Cool. I will make sure to do that next time. I'm going to stop trying to hit things and just do healing.
Okay, that's it.
I'm done. Yeah.
All right. Looking around, it reaches out towards Raised Edge for a natural 20.
Harper vanishes, reappears in front of Brazen Edge, and takes the hit.
Nice. So Harper shatters away. And they're doing another claw for 25 to hit Brazen Edge.
Nope.
All right. Ingrid kind of goes through the mist of Harper, grabs you this time for 12 slashing and 11 radiant.
I'm resistant to the radiant.
Nice. Sorry, 11 force. It wasn't
Okay.
radiant. I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, you're resistant? Let me change the damage.
No, it's been 4 the whole time.
I know.
That pulls you in, doing a bite attack for 19.
Miss.
Okay. Mortis.
Cool. I'm next to the cat one, correct? That's the one that had Charlotte.
Yeah, there's only one up. But
Oh, there's only
yeah,
one.
This is the reptilian one.
Okay. Cool. It is the one next to Charlotte, though. Yes.
Was or is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all flanking her.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna attack away. That's a 27 to hit
That hits.
for 6 bludgeoning. That's a 28 to hit for 10 bludgeoning. Flurry of blows. That's a natural 20 for 13 bludgeoning and 39 on the table.
The
39.
D100.
On the D100, yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I was like, what's this again?
The wild magic thing.
Yeah.
That's like I'm in combat mode, okay?
Morris is always in Fey nonsense mode.
Look, I'm not the one that made the item.
No, I love it. You said 39?
39.
Okay, I need everyone to do a strength save.
This is the good table, right?
Yep.
We're all near Charlotte.
Oh no.
10, 11 plus, what is it? Plus 5? Plus 4.
Plus 5.
15.
16.
What's your monk save?
17.
Okay. 17 is
Oh wait, I have advantage on these. So 27.
Okay.
Charlotte's plus 5 got me to 17.
16.
23.
So Mortis, in a moment, I think it made me just look at that failed.
Yeah, I got a 13. So
13 and so even are. You get to choose whether they're immediately 30 feet towards you or 30 feet away from you.
Oh,
Or push one of those directions fully.
Anna's cottage isn't that big. Don't put us through a wall, dude.
That's true.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to blow them out the window, so I guess I suck them in for a big bear hug.
Yeah, so everyone's now within 5 minutes. Like, rock!
Last attack. Here's another nat 20
Roll it!
for 11 bludgeoning damage. And a 65 on the D100.
Okay, let me remember the bludgeoning.
11.
Okay. All right. It glows, and there's a little bit of a sparkle around you. Something has happened. You're not sure what.
Ooh.
It doesn't happen to look like what I've seen Guiding Bolt look like in the past, does it?
No.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
It is a good thing. Don't worry.
That is my turn. No, we're good.
Perfect. Then Brazen Edge.
Bonus action, he's gonna cast instant replay. Unless that's counterspell.
I counterspell it just to do something in this combat.
Not in the house.
For the record, I really don't counterspell.
It will counterspell instant replay.
Okay. And I will take
Okay.
one to
What
attack
level is instant replay?
first.
Okay.
Wait, it counterspell instant replay? I'm going to counterspell that.
Okay. So you counterspell the counterspell.
Yeah.
And now instant replay happens.
Okay. I will take my 2 attacks at advantage because of flanking.
Nice.
First attack for a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack for a 27.
That hits.
And it gets a base of 8. So 4, 8, 16 slashing and 8 thunder.
Very nice.
And that'll end his turn.
All right. Jackson.
All right. Is this? I'm just gonna do it anyway. I don't care how it looks. I want to grapple this thing and hold on to it.
Okay. Give me athletics check.
It's a 17.
It got a 7.
All right. And I want to hold it in place to try and help Charlotte feed off of it
Sounds good.
if she can.
All right, that's it.
And Harper's gonna reappear.
Okay. Then Lithra.
Let's try Psychic Lance on this one, so we can't do much. Unless it's looking really, really bad. Is it looking really, really bad?
It does look very, very bad.
Oh, she's not going to damage it, so she's just going to hold the Psychic Lance should anything happen.
Okay, so once it's there. And Charlotte.
I don't want there to be any mistakes if somebody wants to redo something. Charlotte has two things she can do as a vampire. She has her Fanged Bite, and she also has Feeding. Now, Feeding requires this to actually be, I believe, a humanoid, which I don't believe this is.
No.
But Fanged Bite is a different thing that just gives her healing from draining on it.
Yeah, Jackson doesn't know that.
Okay.
He's like, you can get this one. I bet it might not taste great, but I bet it'll work.
Okay, she'll attack it, at least, because she has to do that before she does anything. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
The base damage is 11 slashing, which would channel to her Fanged Bite feature. So she'll take a bite. Her bite is actually a nat 20.
Nice.
The base damage, and I need a con save.
Con save is 24.
Crap. So again, she gets nothing from it. It just takes another 9 piercing.
That's crit bite.
Yeah, it's a crit bite.
Okay.
Because I can't use the damage to get healing. Okay, so with that, she is now going to... Okay, she will go ahead and take 2 more quick attacks to try and damage it. 23 to hit.
That hits.
That does 12 slashing. And then she has a 31 to hit.
That hits.
Which does an additional 10 slashing.
All right, how do you want to kill it?
Oh, okay. So yeah, she just takes out her sword, notices nobody's damaging it, and she's like, why aren't you trying to kill it? And she just starts swinging her sword, tries to take a bite.
Hungry.
The bite goes through, but it doesn't look like she gets much out of it, and then she'll just take 2 more swings to chop at its head.
Yeah, it's kind of it pierces really quick before it punches you in the face.
Oh.
And you recoil, and then you chop its head off.
That's her turn.
All right. And now the book had stopped glowing. It now rests. And everything seems calm. As we'll go ahead and take our break. Alrighty. So we go back here. Things have settled. The book lies on the floor. What would you like to do?
She was your friend.
Well, she's very adamant about protecting the plains from incursions. And we had several Fae traveling with us at the time. Fae that were involved in interplanar shenanigans.
The attack
Maybe.
was automatic. That's what the voice said before. It said that auto security something triggered.
Is the book still open?
It's closed currently.
Maybe if we like get a stick and we flip it open and see if the writing is still going on.
The voice. Could I try to center in on that voice to cast Ascending?
No, it would have to. You have to know them.
Okay.
So it's kind of have to have met them.
Well, we could either try that again, or we could maybe talk to our friends at Thunderbrands. And oh, look at that on the floor. They left a mess. It smells like vinegar.
Charlotte. It probably didn't taste great, but were you able to feed off of it?
No,
Oh,
no, I can only feed off of humanoids.
and they didn't count.
No, they have to have 2 arms, 2 legs, a head.
Oh, the monkey one had that. I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry.
That's
Charlotte.
okay. That's all right. Maybe it still looked good, and I run over to it.
Is not humanoid.
Lithra, you seem to know the most about, maybe Nana as well, but I don't know. I mean, this book is probably cursed, or they didn't want us to get into it, but maybe one of you could figure it out.
Before we touch it again, it's probably best if I cast this spell. Is it possible to cast like something like Private Sanctum in Nana's hut? So it prevents like teleportation in and out.
I mean, technically, they should have been able to teleport in anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. The
As
whole
long
thing,
as
because even if you
I
dare
allow it.
to do something like that, what do you think is whatever this triggered? It likely didn't really teleport in. It was probably it was within the book. So it would it was similar to opening up a demi-plane and pulling something out of it, is what the essentially effect was. This book accessed into the place, so it was less like teleport.
Lithra, does your grimoire do anything of the sort?
Nothing like that, but it's really cool. I wonder if I can make something like that. So she's going to try to go get the book and see if the writing changed while we were fighting it.
Okay. Okay, so you go and you open up the book. So currently, as you look at it, the writing itself, the pages are black.
Wait, does that mean she saw it? And she like somehow erased everything from it?
You notice on the pages where you saw the writing happen, it's interesting. You can see like where it seems like a little bit of writing does still start to appear on blank pages that are not black, but then immediately like a black line follows it.
Redacted.
Wait, so what happened to it? Is Mortis's message still on there?
The page that he was writing on is black.
Oh. So we'd have to flip to a new page and start there.
Do we want to write on this again? Like, after all that?
Well, how many do you think it has in there?
Oh no, it's probably best if I identify this book.
Okay. So you guess identify on the book?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. So your identifying spell comes back as a data collection module, is what it calls itself. And this one has an associated creature. It says code name Enigma. And it is programmed to record Enigma's thoughts and observations. And what you can tell, it does have fairly security measures. For you can tell with the identify spell, that's simply trying to write in it and mess with the record, which is basically what you do when you try to write with it. You try to vandalize the record. Triggered security procedures. And you can't tell what the procedures are. What you know is that they are magically linked to somewhere else.
Yeah, so we can't really contact Enigma through it. And well, I think it should be safe if we simply carry it, but any attempt to modify its contents and such would make that happen again.
Can we use magic on the book to find Enigma?
Sorry, go ahead.
He can use the book to scry on us, and Brazen Edge will start very paranoidly looking all around to try to see if he could see that orb that Lither had described to him.
Yeah, you're looking all around. You don't see any type of thing that's floating or observing you.
But we can use this as a media to scry on Enigma too.
Cool.
Can you do that right now?
I could, yes. But I learned that people generally don't take kindly to being scried on, so is that a concern for your friend?
I think it would probably be a bad idea. Unless you were planning on using the scry to gain enough familiarity to contact them with a sending right afterward. But even then, I think it would start us off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we should just put this away for now. Continue, and maybe we'll find something to help us with it later.
Yeah.
So, is the book just like keeping creatures trapped inside it?
It's linked to somewhere else, and yeah, possibly a pocket dimension, something like that for those creatures.
Well, I
So-
think
What you're saying is that when we find some enemies, all we have to do is write in this book, and like 4 creatures show up to fight our enemies.
They might fight us first.
What if you're invisible when you write in it, and then all they see when they show up are our enemies?
Lex, we can try that next
Yeah,
time.
trap book.
Oh, we have a trap box now in the trap book.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
well, with black ink covering everything, or this blackness, it's probably a part of the automatic system. So I don't know anything to counter that right now, and I don't know if we should use it as a weapon, but maybe we'll find a way to crack it open later. In the meantime, we do
Lunch.
need... Well, I was going to say Amon is still a priority.
Right, yeah.
So if we want to start moving again, I can go ahead and, do my thing to help increase our speed.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. I will go ahead and do a call of the horizon.
And is there anything that we can tell from these creatures? Are any of us familiar with them or lore about them?
I don't think any of you would have had any access to them. About them. I mean, looking, they definitely look like nothing natural that you've ever seen. I mean, it's interesting. I think you've recognized some. You can tell, like, the feline one seems to, like, it doesn't have any eyes. It just has an eye on its tail. You can kind of see how it may be designed from, like, a displacer beast. You've seen aberrative things that have many mouths. So spending some time here, so each one is designed to be immune to necrotic and radiant damage.
Is it kind of hypocritical that like Enigma is all about keeping things out, and then this book summons things in?
Interesting point of fact. we were getting into her book, which caused the things to come out.
Yeah. Maybe she's like, fight fire with fire.
Could be.
From the way you've talked about it, it's a data collection module that stores her memories, which makes me think maybe it's a way for someone else to access her memories.
Not anymore.
But
If you want to examine the creatures themselves, somebody can make some arcana checks, trying to learn more about them. They have their corpses.
yeah, we all learned more. This is not new Arcana, so that's no.
I got a 30.
Okay. So even though we're studying them, and everyone like learn leads this investigation, you're all looking and seeing how they're designed. They generate magical energy and absorb it, and are able to channel that into their blows. It is very much magically, especially you can see as though they were mimicking paladins, mimicking people who could do this when they were designing these creatures. The muscle structure, and you kind of look over at Charlotte, even her own body and training, the way the muscles have formed on the outside of her arms are similar to the muscles these creatures have. They're like designed to be able to do this, but with magic as opposed to divine energy. In addition, you can see the one that Jackson fell first, more ape-like one. It specifically is designed to counteract healing abilities and actually turn them into damaging abilities at will.
Are you saying Beacon of Hope almost killed us all?
Mm-hmm.
Nana's about 5 minutes away from saying I'm too old for this shit.
Yep, that would have done max damage.
Jackson, but how was it that Charlotte tried to channel divine energy into her strikes, and it didn't seem to do much, but how was it that you were still so effective?
All right, Sovereign said that his radiant energy wasn't affected by whatever these creatures could do. He could do special radiant damage.
Swing at me.
Bet.
Hey, I told you boys to do that outside.
That is 13 plus, so 21 to hit.
Yep.
That is 28 slashing, 4 radiant.
Do I take the full 4?
Yes, your resistance does not counteract this radiant damage.
Oh, full radiant! Oh, that looked like it hurt. Sorry, Nina, can you fix that?
That's not radiant.
No, remember his radiant, it just doesn't get canceled by things that cancel radiant.
That's not radiant.
How do you know?
What did it taste like, Raisin Edge?
He'll start gagging a little bit.
I mean, it feels like radiant damage.
What's happening?
I don't know. He wanted me to hit him, so I did. But that looked like it hurt.
That's I've got to think on that. That's.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you give me an insight check. Oh, it should be a wisdom check. Sorry, just straight wisdom check.
16.
16. Feels like strong radiant.
I've never encountered any radiant that was this strong.
I mean, sovereign is in the name. Like, it's sovereign radiant damage. It's the king of radiant damage.
I don't know if that's true.
A new damage type that's also radiant? That's very interesting.
Indeed, Jackson. That is why we are made. It is our wills together that make this so special.
Oh. The sovereign said that our powers combined made it super powerful radiant damage.
But my power is supposed to come from a powerful being.
Which one?
I don't know.
My power comes from a powerful being too.
You should probably have a talk with your powerful beings then, because it sounds like they're letting you down.
No, that can't be right.
But you said you didn't even know which one it was. How can you?
Well, I just assume.
You should probably have a talk with them, figure out who they are. Because, like, if you don't know where your power's coming from, they can be dangerous, right?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you don't. No.
Brazen Edge.
Yes.
Do you remember when Dizzy used to use fire damage and it seemed to ignore resistances? Maybe it's just that.
I don't remember that happening, but it was so long ago.
Interesting enough, the book goes open.
Did you just do
And-
that by yourself?
One piece of a black page is revealed, and it's entitled Dizzy.
What does that say? Oh, wait, I've already cast the spell. What does it say?
So the passage, this passage is written in common, interesting enough.
Okay.
I've encountered a Fey satyr named Dizzy near the Iota Zone. Dizzy exhibited playful and capricious nature characteristic of her kind, using magic to enchant and bewilder the local populace. While not overtly malicious, her actions led to several incidents of confusion and minor chaos. Despite her charm and seemingly benign intentions, disruption caused by her presence further exemplifies the unpredictability and potential danger of her kind.
So, I think whoever wrote this, I mean, if this was your friend and everything, cool, but they're a little racist too.
I don't know if they're racist. They're just trying to close the borders and remove people that aren't from here.
That is pretty. I should stop talking about your friends.
So they didn't like satyrs. It seems they seem to think that satyrs have an innate quality of... I mean, granted, I didn't know a lot of satyrs, so... Did you travel with a satyr?
Yeah.
Were they evil?
Well, as the passage explains, they weren't exactly evil, but their nature did lead them to do some disruptive things.
Like what?
Like luring a man's child off of a window ledge to their death.
A satyr lured a man's child off to their death?
Yeah, well, it led to that particular man going on a quest for vengeance, so...
And she wasn't a cider at the time.
Yeah, afterwards, she was cursed or something and transformed into some vague weirdness that I didn't really understand. When fey bullshit just happens, I don't fucking understand it. Yeah, my understanding is she was a pixie when she did it, but later became a satyr and forgot about it for a time and then remembered it and refound herself. And then gradually sort of went through a transformation. There was a point at which we fought a gnome called the Pudding King, and she was called back to her fey realm to halt its invasion, and eventually she came back going by the name Honeystar instead, and yeah, things got complicated.
Yes,
Wait.
Jackson. Honeystar was dizzy.
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
Upon this declaration, the bow glows that you have, and the carvings upon it of the scene come deeper. And it feels like it's increased. You feel with it that you could more easily take care of planar jumping creatures. Since there's so much identifying here already. After damaging a creature with this for 1 minute, you may, when you make an attack with it, you can shoot into any plane that it jumps into.
Oh,
The
that's
location is it has to be within range as if you had teleported from the same spot, essentially. So there's still range limitations. They could go a certain distance away from the portal to get away from it, but you still have access to be able to fire without disadvantage or anything like that. Just, the ammo plane jumps. This will be after 1 minute after hitting them with it.
add that 2-minute item.
Okay, so this is all very confusing. I'm going to try to check the area, make sure we're ready to go as soon as you all are ready, and I'll keep Seraphina company.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. My only thought was that page kind of revealed itself when you said the name of the person the page was about. So if does anyone know any other names of Fae that might reveal pages?
Charlotte. Ribbons. No?
No reaction.
Well, they don't have me. And I'm part Fae.
Maybe it's just only the Fae that Enigma has come into contact with.
Yeah. Did you see when you read it, the entry was named Dizzy?
Sayuri?
No.
Would it contain like entries about the League of Miracles or things like that? You could try a couple.
See, like a miracles, nothing happens.
Spell right 205.
Nothing occurs.
That, by the way, is the spell right number of that we saw way back in the Changing Minds.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll come with you looking around. I promised Jackson I would keep an eye out for those fairies.
I think they're pixies, but yes, carry on.
Okay. So you, I think looking out. I know Charlotte. You wanted to make sure the way was clear.
Yep. So she takes Seraphina with her, and just kind of, yeah, she's just kind of checking the area while she's playing with her.
Okay.
Matt, I just had a question. Sorry, nerding out here. Does that mean if I shot them with that bow and then we banished them, I could keep shooting them while they're banished?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Actually, that was no. Right. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, it does mean that.
Oh God. That's cool.
New combo maneuver.
Because I was looking. Because Rumagod actually was doing that.
Oh.
More of this Rumble God.
No. He
One
does
of the
not
many
want
reasons
that.
when Honeystar went to face Rumagod, I was like, oh no. And his tricks.
Maybe if you tuck your resume into the book, Enigma might call you back.
I mean, I was gonna say more, but I don't think it's gonna let me. I think it would be considered further vandalism that I'm not even sure my message got to Enigma.
No, you're not.
So
Interesting.
All right. So, yeah, give me a perception check outside Charlotte.
All right. Okay. That's a 25.
Okay. So outside, the rain is getting sopping wet. Seraphina gets a little bit of a cough from it.
And one of the reasons she wanted to take Seraphina, not for role playing, but just to see if she could get any other details about what she just learned, because she did know enough about Elvania because she wrote the book on Elvania, and just kind of, seeing if there's any more information about this evil pixie person.
Doctor goes, Yeah. My mom made a deal with an murderous pixie. I think to protect me. And the pixie killed her.
Sounds like that pixie was evil. I mean, are they still around?
No. She died.
Well, good. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I also lost my family to monsters.
I mean, I think she was trying to be better. But they said that book is true from what I can tell from all the Fae I've met. At the core, they don't care who they hurt to get what they want.
I mean, they stole me from my home and kept me in the Feylands for a really long time. And even though I'm part Fey now, I'm still kind of sour about it.
Trudging through, mud comes up to like the knees, and Sophie's like, yeah, it's getting bad out here. And I think mist sort of surrounds the area a bit. I don't like that. I think I want to go inside.
Okay, yeah. You can let them know I don't see anything out here.
Okay. Yeah, looking. There's the rain and the mist. And for this day of travel, that will be much of what you encounter. Anything else for today, everyone?
No humanoids on the road, I guess.
There's no road. You're going through thick forest.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Another day being mocked off soon.
All right. All can night and get your long rest.
Even Nora has one of the staff watch the book and tell her to wake her up if it does anything weird.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, everybody. 2 more days, huh? Right? We're close to Amon, right? Okay.
Not 2 days away from on. This was how to get. That was the days to get out of the woods.
Oh, well, I've got 2 more days.
Did anybody get a magic message from Thunderbrains about how much they're going to pay us for the box we sent?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think they said they would send something if it was like a bad box. But since we sent it the regular way, I think they would assume it's not a bad box.
Yeah.
They'll just pay us fair price for it when we go pick up our other money for the golem.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? So.
No, my next book is almost finished. You all should really read these. These are pretty good. This one is called Inspiring Missile, A Journey of Two Sisters. This is Nyla's Dagger, A Mother's Sacrifice. This one's called The Vampire, the Doll, and the Unseen Sun. This one is Shadows of Compassion, Empathy for Vampires. And the one I'm working on is called The Open Road to Craghammer.
Are there any pictures?
Well, no.
Oh.
They're just recollections and memories.
Okay. I'm sure it's great.
I hope so. I'm planning to make some money off of these.
So are they autobiographical or
Yeah, they are.
the historical fiction?
No, they're not fiction. They're real. Most of them are about me and my sister. But I'm turning that into its own series.
Your sister, is she like you?
Not exactly. She's... Well, I haven't seen her in a while. She helped me
How
find
long
a...
is a while in vampire years?
Quite a while.
How long is quite a while in vampire years?
Well, she's not a vampire like I am. She's more like a doll.
How long is quite a while in doll years?
I don't know. I mean, years, decades. It's hard to say.
So not like hundreds of years.
No, not hundreds of years.
I'm going to be honest. I have a lot of trouble focusing when I'm trying to read long books. Like my mind wanders. But when the play comes out, I'll definitely go see it.
Okay, well that's good. Lithra, would you like to be in the play version?
Oh. What
can-
is that going to be about?
Well, you can play the role of my sister. Nana, you could play the role of Nyla. Moridus, you can play the role of Uncle Orc.
Who's Uncle Orc?
He was an uncle of mine who died tragically. Jackson, you could be the evil person trying to steal the celestial bodies of time.
Wait, in the play?
Yeah.
Do I have to memorize lines?
No.
Oh, good.
And Brazen Edge, you can be my stepmother.
Excuse me.
You can play the role of Hope.
I am touched that you would consider me as Hope. But can I help Jackson?
Actually,
So what are my motivations for this?
well,
game?
Jackson, what's great is you're eventually going to cast a spell on Brazen Edge and suck out his brains. It's going to be really good. We're going to
That's a crazy spell.
It's going to be so cool. Anyway, I'll work on a play version.
Nice.
So what role does Nana Nora play?
She plays Nyla, my mother.
Is she a good mother?
She was. All I have of hers now is the stagger. This was hers. Yeah, she died protecting me.
Oh. Yeah.
So do we all die at the end?
No, actually, your character lives.
No, you get your brain sucked out. I don't think you live from that.
Well, Jackson, your character lives too.
Yeah, because the bad guy wins.
Well, yeah, actually.
They'll never see it coming. They have all the time in the plays that the good guy wins in the end. But we're going to throw in a twist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That might actually attract the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Amman.
I wonder what's in Iman. Heard all about this dragon person, and then there's the council, there's the boy we're supposed to kidnap. There's a lot there.
We don't have to kidnap him. We just have to punch him in the face so all his blood dribbles out all over his necklace or whatever.
That's not better than kidnapping, Jackson.
Kidnapping sounds like a lot more work than punching somebody in the face.
That's also true.
Well, the good thing is we have many miles to go for you all to perfect that plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of
Whichever one you decide to go with.
I know of a good library you might be interested in, Lither.
Oh, a good library?
Yeah.
What library is it?
It's at the Lyceum.
Oh, right, the magic school.
Yeah.
I'd like to visit there if they don't have some like anti-undead things. That seems really popular in Tal'dorei for some reason.
It's okay. I was an alumni, so just don't know how that works, but
But you gotta be careful because there's another place where they don't wear pants. And
I thought Uravir was the alumni. You think they'll recognize you?
Can you put it up by the Legos?
we'll just have to find out.
I think they will.
Just like ID or something? Some way to prove you're a student?
They cast me off without any resources and told me to just go and find out what life has.
So they
What
threw
did
you
you
out.
learn? What did life have?
Cruelty, injustice, and the League.
Huh. That's the only thing you found.
Well, it's got good things.
Oh, so it's got good things and bad things.
The good things just don't last as long as the bad.
and then you died.
Jackson,
Hmm.
I feel like maybe you're the best suited for this, but I
What is
was
it?
I was talking to Serafina the other day.
Mhm.
I think she's kind of going through a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like, she was really angry at that pixie person.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you could help her deal with that, or I would try, but I feel like we're kind of more like friends, and I don't think she listens to me the way she might listen to you.
Oh, but what am I supposed to say?
Well, I guess just listen to her and give her some, fatherly advice.
How about like cool uncle advice?
Yeah.
Just because I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to replace her parents.
Oh no, I don't think she'd see it like that. She's still very angry about the whole thing, and I don't think she's really had a chance to process it. I mean, did you all even do a funeral?
I mean, there was. We never really talked about all the things we did during the month we were in Craighammer.
I just think she needs some closure.
But that does give me an idea.
Good.
Yeah, I'll think on it.
All right.
But I got a starting point. Mortis, I'm going to need your help. Just no details yet. I'm going to think about it a little bit more, but it's going to involve you.
Oh, you two are planning something?
Jackson is planning something, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you now.
Okay.
You're good at cooking, right?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to recreate a cuddle cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your task. The
All
best
right.
cuddle cake you can make.
Need to find some ingredients for that. Nana, what do you got on hand?
Well, you're making some sort of cake?
Yes, filled with other things. It's like a
Okay.
cupcake, but filled with other stuff.
Well, I have all kinds of ingredients for baking. I mean, I made those cookies and sort of stocked. I don't really have to bring things in. I just have to think of what we need. So what do you need?
Do you have a particular type of cuddle cake in mind, Jackson?
No, that's the point of cuddle cakes. You never know what you're going to get.
I'll get you the basic stuff for cake, and then let me know what your surprise. I mean, there's other food stuff in there. Very concerned.
I'll think on it for a bit. I'll get the cake started while I think on it.
Speaking of food, I'll spend some time outdoors looking for tracks, but I won't go too far. If anybody wants to join me.
There are 0 tracks.
Oh, joy.
It's raining.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
I thought the rain was yesterday. Okay. We're good.
No, it's not stopped raining since you entered the forest.
Oh, joy.
24/7 rain. It is really. If you're not in a owl bear thing that climbed upon trees, it would be very difficult.
Never mind. I think that's going to throw off scents as well. So
Yeah. Sorry about that. It was just that environment. All right. However, towards the end of today, you travel and cook. You finally breach and get past the border of the woods. And as soon as you do, the clouds above you scatter. Shining sundown upon the fields and upon the forest. You can see in the distance a fort lit in the night, very far away by what appears to be white orbs of light. And some of these orbs float out among the field and area that you can see, revealing pieces of, like, there's grass and there's vegetation, but some blackened ground here or there. Even some pieces of it are cooling. You can see upon the fort there is a distress flag that is up. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Ooh.
For watching, thank you so much. We will see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.